Hello my beautiful love goods and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm building another family home, and this one is a Victorian family home. This one is super simple, super straightforward. I really love this house a lot. Honestly, I'm so excited to share it with you. This house is just a very simple family home that is, I believe, it's got like 3 bedrooms. It's around 100K or something like that. You know, it's been so long I can't remember. But yeah, this house, it's a Victorian family home, and I kind of had the idea that they bought a Victorian home and they like slowly renovated it over time, and it is like now a nice like shaped family home, and it's just simple and classic and just, I don't know, it's just really nice. It's been a little bit since I've built this, so forgive me if I tend to forget to talk about something specific you see, but I really like this shape of house because I've built, this particular shape a lot in the past just for my own personal gameplay, and I really enjoy these because they're, they can fit a lot of Sims in like a more narrow like space. I don't know, and I like this style overall. It's a nice familiar style for me to build in. I used to build like this a lot in the Sims 3 days whenever I would play with families and like generations and stuff. It just has like a very simple, straightforward style. It's kind of rectangular overall in shape, and there's just a lot of flexibility with these kinds of homes because you can kind of make them however you want interior wise, not necessarily floor plan wise, but just style wise. You can kind of adapt them however you want. You can make them really traditional, make them really Victorian, dark academia, cottagecore, or you can go really contemporary like this house, very suburban, very simple, or you can go really modern and extra, and it makes sense still. So yeah, do let me know what y'all think. I really love this house. I did like a really interesting roof shape here. I used platforms to kind of do like a little bit of a flat section on the roof so it wasn't so pointy. I really liked how that looked, and I went with just this very simple blue siding for the exterior. I don't know, keeping it simple sometimes with these homes is the key. And before anyone asks, yes, those little shutters there you see on the windows up on the second floor, those are actually blinds from the base game. They're really handy to use as like fake shutters. I saw like builders, quite some time ago do that, and I don't know, they just look really good. They're kind of like the perfect shape and like look too. So I don't know, it's nice if you're doing like a base game only build, especially. That is like a really good way to add some more detail to a very simple like suburban home. So yeah, definitely try that out. But anyways, I'm building this on a 20 by 15 lot in Willow Creek, and it is the Crick Cabana lot. You know how much I love this lot. I've built here before loads of times, almost too much. I don't know why. I just like this lot a lot for tiny homes, but I think it works really well for a house like this. I think this style works here in Willow Creek quite well as well. I don't know, it's nice. And I added a little chimney here. I used some roof pieces to kind of give it some shape there, and I don't know, I really like adding chimneys to my builds, even if there isn't an actual fireplace, which there is one here, but if there isn't an actual fireplace, I like to add a chimney just to add some intrigue to the build, I guess. But anyways, I didn't limit myself on packs, but this house does not contain any custom content whatsoever, so you'll easily be able to find it under my username, lukeydean, that is LUKEYDEAN, and the hashtag Lukey if you'd like to search it that way. Yeah, it's nice, it's simple. I think it's a pretty playable house too. I'm pretty sure you could probably have like, a couple, and then maybe like a teen sim or a child sim or something, and then I have a toddler room as well. I think you could use it as a toddler / baby room. So it's a really good family house. I think it's got everything you need. I believe it's 2 bathroom. Yeah, there's a bathroom upstairs that's like the main bathroom for the family, but then there is a half bath downstairs, I believe. So they don't have to go upstairs to use the toilet because that's just tragic. Just imagine. But yeah, it's nice. I like the floor plan. I like the simplicity of it. Sometimes whenever you're building a house, you just want to build something simple. simple. Like after all these builds that I do on my channel, which, you know, don't get me wrong, they're not elaborate by any means, but sometimes you just want something that isn't like this crazy idea, like, oh, I'm gonna do a challenge where I build this, this, and this, you know. Sometimes you just want to be like, it's just a house. It's just a house. Maybe I should make that into a series, you know, where it's just very basic, boring, simple homes, but they look really nice anyways. Like, not boring as in the style, but boring as in the concept. Maybe they're not boring. That's not a good word to use in this case, but you know what I mean. Like, basically a simple idea that is just very well executed, I guess. I don't know. So this is part one of It's Just the House. So, and you have to say it like that. You have to put a little bit of an accent to it, you know, just to kind of add a little bit of layers to it, you know. I'm from Kentucky, so, you know, I'm not like making fun of anybody, because you know what? I'm making fun of myself. So yeah. Anyways, I really loved the landscaping with this house. I don't know. I just really felt good about it. Smaller lots particularly are way more fun to landscape for me because I don't know, I guess it's just less space, so I feel less anxious about it. And I use a lot of, you know, live edit objects, of course, when it comes to landscaping. I mean, who doesn't? But I particularly love this one, a low, like, kind of bush there that I used. There is the one that you can buy in the game that is, it's called like low lying pale yellow flowers, whatever, something like that. It's a classic, everybody uses it, but this one is like, it's the live edit version, or one of the live edit versions, and it's a darker green and it has blue flowers. I really like it. I don't know why. I'm obsessed with using it in like every single build, whether it's modern or traditional. It just works. But yeah, and here I am working on the floor plan and just the interior. I'm starting, I don't know, it's a nice build. I used some flooring from the Paranormal Stuff Pack. I do believe I keep this flooring. I absolutely love this flooring. It is so pretty. It's got some really nice swatches. I will say I would like a more neutral brown swatch. Like, there is like a kind of mid-toned brownish orangey wood tone, and then there's a black, but I'd really like there to be like an in-between of that, because I think that it would work really well with the basically like with some of these styles in that particular like paranormally spooky style. I've been itching to build a dark academia build lately. Like, I've just been feeling that energy come back to me again, so keep an eye out for that. I definitely want to do like a dark academia apartment or something like that. I have done one in the past, so it won't be anything new, but it's something that I love and enjoy very deeply, so definitely keep an eye out for that. But anyways, I did add a little laundry space here as well. I thought this was quite realistic for the house itself. I put a little laundry space where the back door and the little powder room is. It's right next to the kitchen here. I think this is really realistic. That's one thing about this house that I really wanted to focus on, was not necessarily realism, like as in like it looks realistic, but more it is a realistic home in that it seems like it would exist in real life, you know, because it's just the way it's laid out, the practicality of it. I was really trying to go with something here with this like vampire game pack table, but it just wasn't working. So I used this one from the base game. This table that I used is actually one of the tables, or it is the table that they added with the Hispanic Heritage Month update. It has some really amazing like colorful swatches, but then it has like a simple white one, and I actually like that one. I also used the fireplace from Cats and Dogs. I actually used Move Objects to place it with those diagonal wall pieces there in that little space, and it actually made it seem less awkward, I guess. I don't know. I like how it looked. I thought it looked really nice there in that little corner, and it also makes the fireplace actually means something, which is important. So yeah, and I was also trying to do something with the TV here, make like a built-in or something, but I just went in with just some cabinets just to, you know, act as like a base or like an entertainment center or something like that. But yeah, I was really loving the Paranormal Stuff Pack stuff. I will say, I didn't even think in the moment here, but I didn't use the new chairs from the set. Like, those would have been perfect on that dining table, but unfortunately, I just didn't think of them, I guess. But I still love these chairs. The chairs there from the Cats and Dogs expansion pack, really good pack for so many things. It's got so many good build and buy mode objects, and, you know, of course, it's got Cats and Dogs, so yeah, that's a big seller of it too. But yeah, I used the new couch and the new love seat. I used that coffee table from the I want to say Bohemian Garden every single time, but it's actually Movie Hangout. Bohemian Garden is actually a set from The Sims 3 that has like a similar vibe. So yeah, it's from the Movie Hangout Stuff Pack. I absolutely love that pack. That little coffee table, it's kind of nice because it has like a bright white swatch, but there is still some like very light pastel colors in that, like a pattern, and it really works really well with the Paranormal Stuff Pack. So definitely recommend those two stuff packs, as well as like Tiny Living and Moschino. Even I know, right? I never used to recommend Moschino stuff pack, but it's actually a really good pack. I definitely recommend it. So definitely consider that if you're looking for some stuff packs: Paranormal, Tiny Living, Bohemian Garden, oh my gosh, Movie Hangout, stuff like that. But anyways, and also Nifty Knitting as well. I forgot to mention Nifty Knitting. The front door on this house is actually from Nifty Knitting, so yeah, it's a good little pack. I really enjoy that one too. It's got some really, really good gameplay as well, so definitely highly recommend that one. But anyways, the Sims that I imagine living here, they're kind of like one of those families that's like, they've got quite a bit of, they've been well off, we'll say that they're well off, and they've got some money. They're not like rich by any means, but they're definitely, they've got some money, and they've been living here for quite a bit. Maybe, the parents are, like in their 40s or something, and then they have like a teenage daughter, and then they have, a new toddler that they just had just out of nowhere. Maybe they were like, oh, we've had all the kids we want, and then boom, they had another one, and they're just like, well, this is something new. So maybe they adopted, who knows. It's honestly up to you, whoever lives in this house, because that's what I like about these kinds of homes, is because you can kind of move in whoever you would want into this place, and it would kind of work. You could just move, some things around. You could add some things if you'd like to kind of, add to their characters more specifically, but it's kind of a clean slate, and yeah, I don't know. It's very bright, of course, but I still feel like that can suit a lot of different play styles and Sims. So do let me know in the comments like what your favorite style of playing in The Sims is. I've talked about this in the past, but I love playing challenges, to be honest. I love it whenever it's like a rags to riches challenge or something like that. I love doing that in my own personal gameplay because it's fun to start from nothing. Like especially the beginning stages of those challenges. They're so much fun because you can, have your Sim like struggle and starve and, be in like a tiny little house and not have any water or something like that. It's just, I don't know, there's something about that that's so much fun, even though in real life that's dreadful. But in The Sims, there's something really, really like challenging about it because you can like work your way up and, you can have them just like save money up and build a bigger house slowly over time. That's what I really like, is that slow growth and that just like kind of steady, moving up. I don't know. I really, really like that style. But here recently, and I've been doing this over on Twitch every now and then, which I will leave a Twitch link in the description down below if you want to go see me live over there. I'm eventually going to be able to get a schedule set soon. It's just I've got a lot of life things happening, so schedules are not really a thing I can do, especially Twitch. YouTube, not so much. I could actually do a schedule there. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays are going to be my upload schedule here on YouTube. But anyways, my gameplay over on Twitch. I've been playing this family once in a while on Twitch, once in a while by myself, and let me tell you, it's amazing. I started out with a Sim and I was like, okay, I'm going to play with eco lifestyle. I'm going to have him live off the grid. And he did. And it was very challenging in the beginning because the house was just not working. That starter home in Evergreen Harbor, that one starter home that's like container homes in Port Promise, I don't recommend. I don't like that house. It's not bad, but it's just not a good starter home because it's just unnecessarily expensive. It kind of defeats the purpose. Like, I feel like the reason why it's industrial on that section of the world is because of that house, because the entire lot is covered with concrete and it's like not terrain paint, it's straight up like floor tiles, and it's like 3,000 simoleons worth. And I'm like, are you serious? This is a starter home, EA. What are you doing? But then the house itself is really bare and empty. It's just, overall, don't recommend it. So I had him basically build a new house and I really love it. He eventually, he got engaged to a Sim that I made. Then she died of hysteria because, that typically happens, right? That's never happened to me in this game, and I I'm here for it. But he met Knox Greenberg, who is one of the like eco lifestyle, like important townies, and they kind of fell in love, got married and everything. But then I have Wonderful Whims installed. So you don't try for baby. That's not really an interaction you can do with that mod installed. It's pretty much you can have risky woohoo, and you can, do like birth control and stuff. It's a really cool mod. I definitely recommend Wonderful Whims. It's like Wicked Whims, but not inappropriate. It just has like everything else that Wicked Whims has besides the, but anyways, it basically, my Sims woohooed, and one of them got pregnant. And I was like, okay, they're gonna have a baby. I'm actually very excited because I wanted that for that Sim. They had triplets. And let me tell you, having 3 babies is not it. The toddlers, you know what? The toddlers were stressful, but they were kind of fun to play with. I eventually aged them up because they were driving me crazy, but the toddlers were, fun. And then they woohooed again after the kids aged up. And then they had twins. Explain to me, in what screwed up universe is that a thing? Having triplets and then having twins. Now they have 5 children. And I'm just like, excuse me, we live in a tiny house. This is a tier 2 tiny. It was actually pushing to a tier 3 tiny house. And guess what? It just, it was not it. It was not it, y'all. So yeah, I had to upgrade their house to a regular residential lot, which made me very sad. And yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do, because now there's 2 toddlers, 3 children, and 2 very exhausted adults. Like, these 2 Sims, they were like verging on death so many times because of those toddlers. And then boom, they got 2 more. So yeah, definitely check out my Twitch, because I will be playing them once in a while, because oh my god, it is chaos. But I love them. They're great Sims. They're just driving me insane. So yeah, and I've also been building over on Twitch as well. This wasn't built on Twitch, but I will be showing some speed builds soon that I have been building over there. And it's been really, really nice to, when I want to work on a build, I can just hop on Twitch and just stream it, so that, people can like hang out with me and, help me figure it out. Because honestly, sometimes when I'm building by myself, I don't know what I'm doing, but with you all, y'all have a really good, y'all have such good ideas. So, I steal them. So, but yeah, thank you all so much for, whoever has went over there and followed and watched. It's been really great. I genuinely do love streaming on Twitch, and I definitely want to do it more in the future. I will say, if I do, continue working as a content creator after I move and get a full-time job, I will be focusing on Twitch, because I can take what I work on Twitch and transfer it to YouTube in a way. Like, my speed builds can be built on stream, and then I can upload them to YouTube. It's going to be kind of that situation. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's build. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Do let me know in the comments everything. Let me know what you think about the build. Let me know your favorite gameplay styles. Let me know anything. And I love you all. Make sure to drink some water today. Stay safe, stay warm, stay healthy, stay hydrated. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you all so very much for watching. Stay weird and beware of the nargles.
But I'm right here, it's gonna be okay. The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go out, we're gonna be okay. If all the blue skies fade to gray, we're gonna be okay. Calm your soul, hold my hand, don't let go.